I'm Corbett Wall with DV Auction, here with your 3-minute cattle market update for Friday, June the 2nd, where limit up is about all you have to say for the Thursday there, as Wednesday was positive too, but then Thursday just rocketed straight up, and all your cash markets followed suit, and really looks like we're going to finish up a great week here, although you might be aware of some profit takers on Friday after such a good week. But live cattle futures middle of the week, August contract, Wednesday was up $1.85, Thursday up the $3 limit, like I said, to end the day on Thursday at 124.70. Your June spot market fats 127.42. Trying to close that gap, but then they traded fats on Thursday and we're back up to $10 again. Feeder cattle futures August, Wednesday was up $2.65, Thursday up the $4.50 limit to end the day on Thursday with August feeder cattle at 157.07. Those guys with all those yearlings turned out in the big major grazing areas are just grinning ear to ear, waiting for that trade to start up so they can follow suit, and those will fall like dominoes when they do start contracting all those summer yearlings, but they haven't done hardly any as of yet. Fat cattle trade on Thursday, like I said, broke loose with Southern Plains starting to trade on Thursday afternoon at 137, which is $5 higher than last week. Northern Plains traded through the day with live sales starting out at 135 and then finishing up 137.50. That's $5 on the top end. Dress sales $215 to $216, that's $6 to $7 higher. So, and you can bet that they're probably going to trade quite a bit of volume. Guys have been kind of holding back and just selling kind of what they wanted to right on the top end of their show list. But you can bet this week, as aggressive as Packers bid, there's going to be a pretty high volume of trade, and we need that because we've had 3 or 4 weeks here of not selling a whole lot of cattle. Actual dress steer weights for the week ending May the 20th come out on Thursday with steer carcasses averaging 836. That's steady with the previous report, so that's kind of stabilized a little bit. Slaughter through Thursday, 353,000. Hard to compare with last week because we did have a holiday this week, but that's 12,000 more than the same week a year ago. Your feeder cattle markets responded immediately to really started out on Wednesday with the positive board on Wednesday, but then Thursday when things were limit up, and then later in the day when they started selling fed cattle so much higher, just a big response there. But you look at some Wednesday markets there, OKC West, El Reno, Oklahoma, they finished up at 8,900 head, and that's a light run for them. 7,000 head of feeder cattle and about 1,900 head of calves on Tuesday there, and runs were really light on Tuesday after the Monday holiday. But feeder steers on Wednesday there were $3 to $6 higher. Feeder heifers steady to $2 higher. The calves were kind of uneven and not a really good test, but it had a higher undertone overall. Dodge City, Kansas on Wednesday, feeder steers there $1 to $9 higher. Feeder heifers firm to $4 higher, and calves kind of a higher undertone, just like OKC West. But on Thursday there, your real-time index late on Thursday afternoon at 147.44, up 10 cents from Wednesday. And Wednesday saw some huge gains because Monday and Tuesday you didn't have hardly any volume at all. And then through the weekend and last Friday was light too. But you look at some individual quotes on Thursday there in Pratt, Kansas. Well, look at the market report out of Beef Market Central in Pratt, Kansas. You can see that their feeder weights were fully $2 to $4 higher. The Pratt individual quote had 55 head of steers weighing 959 at 11:30 in the morning, almost noon there at 151. Another quote out east shows you how good this market is. Bluegrass Stockyard South in Stanford, Kentucky had a load of 65 head, weighed 820 at 10:30 in the morning at 161.10. That's 3 minutes. We'll talk to you next week.